Have you ever wondered how much energy the sun provides and how we can harness it? Well, let me tell you, it's quite a sight to behold. The sun, our very own celestial powerhouse, showers us with more energy in a single hour than the entire world uses in a year. Yes, you heard that right, a single hour. Now imagine if we could tap into even a fraction of that energy. That's where solar panels come into play. They're like little energy catchers, soaking up the sun's rays and turning them into electricity. Picture this, sunlight beaming down, hitting the panels, and voila! That light is now powering your home, your office, even your car. Solar panels are the key to unlocking the sun's massive potential, transforming sunbeams into sustainable power. And the best part? It's all clean, renewable, and right there, waiting for us to harness. Intrigued? Let's delve into the science behind these magical devices, shall we? Solar panels may seem like magic, but they're actually a marvel of modern science. Now, let's dive into the nitty-gritty of how these shiny, flat devices manage to harness the power of the sun. At the heart of every solar panel are photovoltaic cells, or PV cells for short. These are the tiny soldiers on the front line, soaking up sunlight like a sponge. Each cell is a sandwich of two slices of semiconducting material, usually silicon, which is the same stuff found in sand at your local beach. Now here's where it gets really interesting. When sunlight hits the PV cells, it energizes the atoms in the silicon. This energy jolts the electrons loose and they begin to move. This movement of electrons is what we call an electric current, but that's not the end of the story. The two slices of silicon in our PV cell sandwich aren't identical. One layer is infused with phosphorus, which adds extra electrons. The other layer is mixed with boron, which has fewer electrons. This creates a sort of electric field between the two layers. So when the sunlight energizes the electrons, they're pushed out of the silicon and into this electric field. This electric field acts like a guide, directing the electrons where to go. It's like a one-way street for electrons, allowing them to flow in one direction, thus creating a current. This is the current we can capture and use to power anything from your toaster to your electric car, and there you have it. That's the science behind how a solar panel works. It's a clever combination of physics and chemistry, all geared towards capturing and using the abundant energy provided by our sun. And it's happening right now, all over the world. On rooftops, in solar farms, even in space, all silently converting sunlight into usable energy, with no moving parts, no noise and no pollution. So, in essence, these panels are turning sunlight into usable power right on your rooftop. Harnessing the sun's energy sounds great, but what are the pros and cons? Let's delve into that. A key advantage of solar power is its sustainability. Unlike fossil fuels, the sun's energy is inexhaustible. Thus, it presents us with a renewable power source that could last for billions of years. Additionally, solar power can help us reduce our reliance on fossil fuels, decreasing greenhouse gas emissions and mitigating the impact of climate change. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The initial cost of solar panels can be high, presenting a significant barrier to entry. Moreover, solar power hinges on the availability of sunlight, which can be inconsistent due to weather conditions or geographical location. So, while solar power holds promise, these challenges need to be addressed for it to become a universally viable energy solution. Despite these challenges, the potential of solar power is immense, and that's a light we should all be willing to follow. So, what does the future hold for solar energy? Well, let's take a glance into the crystal ball, shall we? The world of solar is buzzing with innovation and advancements. They are exploring new materials and designs which could drastically increase the efficiency of solar panels and reduce their cost. Imagine a world where solar energy is not just an alternative, but the primary source of power. It's not as far-fetched as you might think. The potential of solar is immense. It's a clean, renewable source of energy that could play a significant role in resolving the global energy crisis. The future of solar looks bright indeed. As technology improves and costs continue to drop, more and more people are turning towards solar power. It's high time we fully harnessed this power for our needs, don't you think? This video was sponsored by Heliasolar.com.